Okay, so this is my first ever video for my new channel, Work, Play, Have Fun. I've decided to set this up, something I've wanted to do for quite a long time, but creating the channels, creating the content takes time, and working full-time, family commitments, all of that means that actually, if I did want to do this, I'd probably have maybe a day a week to dedicate to it, which really is nowhere near enough. So a little bit of background. I've been working full-time for 43 years. Probably about 2 years ago, I had pretty much enough of working. I was looking to figure out how I could retire. Reality is, I probably could retire early. I'm 58 now. My plan was to retire when I was 56. In the end, I was lucky. The company I was working for at the time had a discussion with them, and they agreed to let me go part-time working. And in the end, we agreed 2 days a week. So from April this year, I was working Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then the rest of the week, I had time to spend with family, think about some projects I wanted to do at home, DIY projects like this. I want to set up a channel, I want to create some applications for mobile phones, an on-demand business, and I've probably got a list of, 100 other ideas, side hustles, things to keep me occupied when I'm not working my 2 days a week. That was going great until the company I was working for decided that my role was no longer required. So after a period of consultation and some to and froing on an agreed exit from that company, I find myself now redundant, i.e. I'm unemployed, don't have a job. So what this means is I've now got at least 2 days a week that I can focus on creating content for this channel, which is what I'm planning to do. So this is the first video. It's pretty much a test. I've currently got my video phone balanced on my iPad, my glasses case, and that is on top of a little set of tea towels just to raise it up off the table. I've got a laptop here, so I've created a separate profile on it to use just for the content creation. I'm in the process now of creating the channels, social media. I know what I want to do. I want to share my experiences. I certainly haven't done it all. I certainly haven't seen it all, but I think I've done enough. I'm 58 years old now. I would really like to share my knowledge. So yeah, my background, what I want this channel to be, in computers, in automation. I trained as an electronics engineer. I worked as a project engineer, project manager, senior manager, head of projects, systems engineer, either technical planning or technical doing. At home, pretty much turn my hand to most things. I can do my own repairs. It's quite funny really, because when we moved from our previous house to this house, I think there were two must-haves: a decent garden, to the garage. Plenty of things I can do. So DIY, welding, garden work. I've got a workshop there that's full of tools, repairing cars. I bought a van a few years ago, which was a non-runner, 2-year project to get that back on the road. I've had all sorts of different cars. Repairs around the homes, holidays. I run a home server, so I've had a QNAP server for some years now. I've got an Xbox 360, which I've customised. I've got an original Xbox, which was also customised a few years ago. Planning to create some mobile phone applications. Never done it before. Looks interesting. We have squirrels in the garden. Right now there's a squirrel just here eating the birdseed, funnily enough. Let's see if I can grab that quickly now. There we are. I think it's seeing me, so it's getting a bit nervous now. Yeah, it's seeing me, so yeah, can use the Eufy cameras, set those in a particular position, maybe create some wildlife videos. 3D printing, and I've taught myself how to use Fusion 360. Squirrel's back. Let's see if I can get it again. Might not be so timid and shy this time. It's so cute. It's a puppet. I mean, they do look cute, but you can almost guarantee if you try and get too close to it, it'll try and scratch your eyes out. My intention is for this channel to be informative, to be a useful resource that people can use just to learn things, get hints, tips, guidance on topics, but also just as a break from the norm, the daily grind. So hopefully something is entertaining. I mean, I might need to learn how to present. That might be useful. My voice might be really tedious and boring. So I might need to get some coaching on how best to present. Yeah, it's hard work, but I am having fun and I want to continue to have fun. If it stops being fun, then stop doing it, right? Same with work. You know, I've been in most of my career, I've worked in a job that I've enjoyed. I think there's probably been one time when I took on a job that turned out wasn't the job that I thought it was. I think I lasted that for probably 3 days before I quit. And I like to learn as well. So probably what's happened in my working career is I've been in a job until I stopped learning in that job. I think once I stopped learning, and that's when I've tended to get back out on the job market, find another job and change jobs. Two things. I want to keep learning. And that's been my philosophy during my working career. But also, I want to make a difference. You know, whatever role I've been in, whatever job I've been in, if I feel like I'm making a difference, then for me, that's a worthwhile job. So yeah, a place to explore, build, learn and have fun while doing it. So this is the plan. Here's my links. A lot of this isn't working yet. It's going to take time. And the thing is, I'm not in a rush to do this stuff. You know, I'll work hard to make it work. It has to be something useful that I'm getting some benefit from, and that you, as the viewer, are also getting some benefit from. YouTube, Instagram, X, TikTok, Pinterest. There's nothing on the channels yet. So I thought back, you know, I quite like the channel name, Work, Play, Have Fun. Rule number 1 is don't panic. That's it, finishing that one here. It's going to take me about 2 weeks to edit this. Wouldn't surprise me if most, if not all of it, ends up in the bin. That's it. Bye for now. See you in the next one.